And we are live. It is Brock Lesnar, back with some more Car Mechanics Simulator. I went ahead and did a little stuff offline, some boring stuff. We got a new piece of equipment. We got a welder. And outside we have a salvage yard now, this little shipping container. Oh, is this the doghouse? Oh, no, it's not. But we got this nice little shipping container. Come in here, bam. Nice little mini game. Try to get it green or the blue. And you get what's called scraps, obviously. Boom, big bonus. And you can come over here. If you have a part, it'll let you know, okay, right now this part's only worth 5 credits. But if I have 15 scraps, I'm going to upgrade it to a 2-star part. Which means it'll have less degradation, it'll be worth more money. You know, there's certain things you can go ahead and do. So I can either quick scrap and it'll just give me a base value, or I can just go ahead and I can play the game. You get so much scrap in this game, like you could go for the blue. I think later on, when you get better at salvaging, more blue pops up. But I just shoot for the green. You get so much scrap anyways. Because you could sell because you have to buy parts to repair parts. So you could sell those old parts and get more money, or you can go ahead and get scraps. Because we want scraps, because when we start buying our own cars, we want to start repairing parts and making those parts better. Or we want to slowly start buying parts and making those parts better. So we can come over here. We can see on the toolbox, I did level up one more time, so I am able to fix parts from group 1. An increased chance of instant repair by 2%. I got another skill point. I could instant repair goes up to 3. I can screw faster, park cheaper, mount faster. One of these two would probably be better. Let's go ahead. Screwing is going to take our same amount. It takes close to the same time no matter what. So if we can fix parts from group 2, there's more we can do. Because you see, there's able to fix body parts, increased chance of instant repair by 15. So we want to try to get up here. Like, I want this, so we can't take anything else from this bottom part. So really we need 5 levels to get to our next discount point. But yeah, we did buy some stuff for the shop. We did get the welder. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and just buy that. Oh, I did buy that. Okay. So we got the welder. We've had the battery charger. We got that tablet. Tablet lets us, now we don't have to walk over to the computer. OBD scanner, pressure meter, electrometer, blah blah blah. We need to get to 10,000 plus. It's really like we need to get to 15,000 so we can expand our garage, which will give us access to the brake lathe, the engine mounting workbench, and the body repair station. We want that. That's all kind of in here. So let's go ahead and see. I actually need to do a sound check real quick. I'm sorry, people. I don't even know if my stuff's coming out or if just listening to a blank screen. Let's see real quick. That's all kind of in here. Alright, we got sound. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and share this around. Hopefully people, like and subscribe. Follow us. Nerd stuff and freaking wrestling. NSFW. It is the internet's most family-friendly podcast. NSFW podcast on the internet. We're here to just do things. We talk about nerd stuff and freaking wrestling, video games, stuff in the video game universe. The past couple weeks we've been going over our top 5 video game villains of all times. Next week will be number 2. We're getting down to that penultimate for each one of us. You know, it's crazy. I mean, so far I believe my villains have been interesting. Ooh, who was my number 5 again? I can't remember, because I know my number 4 is Master Hand from Super Smash Brothers. My number 3 was a combination. It's just the antagonist of Star Wolf and Andros. Number 2, ooh, we're gonna see where we're there. Are we getting more modern? We're gonna go more retro. Ooh, I'm trying to remember who my number 5 was. I don't remember. Huh. Interesting. But, you know, you'll see where we go from there. We just talk about stuff. We've been talking about the ROG Xbox Ally X, which I know me and Z Money are super stoked for. Getting those. Oh gosh. Sorry. You know, we're just here. We're here doing things. You know, do it, lady. As Chit says. Do it, lady. But okay, so I did some stuff in the background. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check out this phone. Let's see. Do we have anything extra? So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take care of this car real quick because there's a little bonus XP, and we need all the bonus XP we can get. You see, 675 is our next level. So, parts not discovered, refill those. So, these parts not being discovered, it's one of two things. It's either going to be something through the diagnostics that we have to find, or it'll be, oh, let's not go ahead and do that yet. So, I was about to refill all this stuff, but we have to do our diagnostic check first, because if it's something with the engine or the water pump, we're gonna have to drain the system. So pop that OBD2 scanner in. It's going ahead, it's checking everything. Alright, so it looks like it's not gonna be an engine issue. Or well, so far not an engine issue. At least not with electrical parts of it. We got compression. Alright, so we're going to check our multimeter. And a large majority of the time, this is going to be, you know, if it says parts not discovered, I mean, somebody's just coming in and they don't know what they want, and it's their brakes. So we're going to go ahead, tire tread test. Alright, and then we're going to do full pressure test. Alright. So, like I thought, you know, wasn't any of those, so let's go ahead and they want me to refill their fluids. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Glub, 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 glub. And these games are nice, calm, and entertaining. Easy to come in and come out of. You know, I'm kind of using these games as a way to kind of get back into my love of gaming. I used to be an avid gamer a lot growing up, and you know, and then I had kids, and I didn't have as much time to game anymore, and you know, it sucks that I slightly fell out of love with gaming. But you know, we're still young. The world is on the internet nowadays, so hopefully sometime within the next month I'll be able to have myself a gaming a better mic for you guys to hear me on. I'm on a SteelSeries Arctic headset. I love the headset. It's great for when I'm actually just gaming on my own. But you know, I know with stream it's not like the best mic quality, and I thank you guys for being here with me on that. You know, so we're just taking these all off because it's usually, if it's unidentified, it's going to be something to do with the brake job. Because the worst thing that could happen is that we remove all the stuff for a brake job, and then there's still an unidentified part. Because other than that, it's like, okay, now we got to lift up the car, and you can see. Oh, wait for I to take off this tire, and I'll say it. Like, yeah, there we go. Your tall tale sign that something's bad is going to be it has this rust all over it. So, bad caliper, bad pad, bad disc. Alright, now we're going to come over here. It shows us 1, 2, 3 calipers are bad, a disc, a ventilated, and a pad. So we're going to go ahead and come to our tablet. We need 3 calipers, a pad, a disc, and a ventilated. Bam. See, 1, 2, 3, disc, and bam. Alright, now we're just going to go back to our assemble. Brake disc. Brake pad. Caliper, this is one of the bad ones, but whatever, we're going to go ahead and use our used ones first. Alright, so now we got to double check our tires, because sometimes, like in real life, some people decide to put 2 different size tires, sets in the front and back, because they want to dip forward or dip back. Alright, we're just going to keep going in a circle. Alright, ventilated, we'll go ahead and use that. Pad, bam. Yep, and then we don't need to worry about anything else. Standard tires, all the same size. 225/45 R18s. Poo-poo, poo-poo, poo-poo. Alright, ventilated, brake pads, caliper. And then, you know, we can see how much this job was afterwards. Brake disc, brake pad, caliper. Alright. Come look here. That's all complete. Our other tasks are all complete. It's bonus XP that went ahead and netted us 620 bucks. Bam. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. We want to see real quick. Any extra money ones? Nope. So you can see sometimes there'll be things that say, you know, repair parts of minimum condition. So this person's just like, get me on the fucking road. This person's like, do a little bit more for me. But okay, so we're gonna look at this 1999 and oh, we got something new. Okay, it wasn't worth anything. 1999 Hinata Moon MK1 Sunrise. Looks like a Toyota Celica. Hello, I saw that you got quite good reviews, and I thought that you surely handled my problem. It's been I've been to a few experts already. The things that each expert said and didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to this constant banging. It's unbearable, and the gearbox isn't working properly. After the last repair, after a week, changing gears became a nightmare. Please check it and try to fix any problem. I'm counting on you. Honestly, it's the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other options to get rid of it. Anyways, let me know what happens. So all we know is we're going to change the oil. So, I mean, what it sounds like is we're having a gearbox issue for sure. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this. So what we're going to do first, actually, is because we're down here on the floor, let's go ahead and pop our tools. So we know we have engine work we need to do. Bam. So right now we need an ignition coil, two ignition coils, and 2 spark plugs. Okay. Now let's check for compression. So we got a bad camshaft, pistons, 2 bad pistons. All right. Just check our multimeter. Alright, that's all good. Alright. We're not asked to, but we're going to check the tires anyways. Okay. And then a full pressure test. A fuel pressure test. Okay, and one thing I'm going to do, because I'm not sure if I saw it, there's a possibility I might have to take out the water pump or something. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and drain the coolant reservoir anyways while we're down here. Now we got to pop the car all the way up because we got to drain the oil. We'll move this over to car lift A. Boom. We're gonna use that equipment. Glub, 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 glub. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go put that back. Alright. Now we can look here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a whole lot of parts not discovered. Oh my goodness. Alright. So this is some fun stuff. So we're gonna go ahead. This is one of those days where it sounds like we're about to just tear this bitch apart. Oh, I mean, it doesn't look like the brake job. See? We got. Ooh, yep. Alright, good thing I did that. So we're gonna go ahead and take out this front drive axle. Alright. We're gonna need to take out this. Oh, we gotta take out this sway bar link. Okay. Here's the front sway bar. Oh, I gotta take out the other side. So I gotta take out this wheel bearing hub. That's bad. Alright, now let's hop on over to the other side. We're going to take off this tire as well. You know, part of it is we're just finding parts that are bad that, you know, they didn't know were bad. See, there's another wheel bearing hub right there that's bad. Alright, now we can take out this front sway bar. And we'll go ahead and grab that wheel bearing hub and this front drive shaft. And then we'll see that those got added to our list now. There's wheel bearing hub is where they were supposed to be. Still so much. Front drive shaft, front sway bar, bam. Okay. So one of the quick things we're able to do is we're just able to look for rust. If we see rust, bam. That's one of the first things we want to look at. Is look, see, there's a bushing that's bad right here. So let's go ahead and take off this tire. I'm going to move the caliper. Okay. Take out the front sway. The rear sway, I mean. Okay, and here we go. I'm going to take these off. Okay. There's a rusty bolt right there. But we got to take this off. Okay, so now we can get to this rear sway bar. That's gone. That's rusty, so I want to take it out. I wanted to see that. Because that bushing is rusty as well. Yeah, that was a bad bushing. It's usually like if you see rust, there's something bad. Usually, like, oh, see, I gotta take this out, take that out. Now I can take this out. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We might have to drop this because I believe we need to get into this gearbox. So let's go ahead and drop this. Okay. So I gotta remove the starter. Okay. Right now we're gonna move our ignition coils. Remove our spark plugs. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take out this throttle. We can take out this intake manifold. Okay. And then now we got to take off this camshaft caps. Here's the money. Just go ahead. I'm fixing this engine right now. Got a bad camshaft and it's shaking and shoveling. There's a bunch of undiagnosed parts, so I'm trying to find them. We got to take off all these timing covers and everything, so sometimes, you know, it won't tell us like, oh, you have a bad gear here, you have a bad gear there. We have to, you know, we'll find it along the way. Alright, so that's all clear, and this will show us for this camshaft. I can't pull it out because I got stuff in the way. So let's go ahead and come to this timing cover. I get paid for everything. So you can see this gear under here was not told to us that it was bad. So we'll go ahead and take that timing chain. We're going to get that cam gear. Alright. So we have access to half of this camshaft already. So let's come over, click that so we can get a jump to the other side. And now we're going to go ahead and come down further. Let's see. We're going to take... Let's pull out. What? Who's pulling out? Alright, so now we can leave these alone for right now. We're gonna go ahead and take this crankshaft pulley, take off the timing cover, alright. So far everything else is fine in here, but we gotta remove this to get to this. Okay, and then that would go ahead. As it shows, I gotta remove this cam gear in order to get to do this camshaft. Let's see. Alright, how much more? See, we haven't discovered a whole lot of stuff still. Still a whole lot of work. I bet you it's a bunch of bushings. Because these are good, that's good. That's good. The fan, that's fine. We already checked these. Yeah, I mean, we already checked the air filter, right? Yeah. So car status. We can come here. Let's see. Okay, so we haven't done the oil change, so we haven't got that yet. Let's just go ahead and lift it back up. Now that we're underneath it, we can get to this. Whoop. We want to get to this. I have a feeling there's something wrong in the gearbox. So let's go ahead and check. Ah, look at that. Clutch bearing. Clutch pressure. Ah. I have the... okay. So, clutch plate is bad. The flywheel's bad. You know, let's go ahead and we're going to do this. I'm going to remove this oil pan. Because we might be able to see some stuff down here. In which we can look. There's these rod caps. Bam, look at that. Crankshaft bearing cap was bad. There's another rod cap. I missed a rod cap. So later on in the game, what we're able to do is, like, we could do the oil drain, and then we're able to just pull the whole engine out, and we'll have an engine stand, and we can manipulate the engine stand so that way we're not lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. So we got that all pulled off. Okay, so now actually we got to drop it again like this. Alright, come back to the top end. Alright, we're gonna need to remove this exhaust mat. Oh, I gotta remove the turbocharger. And we can remove this exhaust manifold. Alright, and then we're gonna remove this camshaft. So we can remove the head. What? Oh. What is all blocking the head? Okay, I got this all blocking the head. So we're gonna remove that roller. And the fuel injectors. Alright, now we can pull the head off. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and take out each piston. Alright, now let's check our status of stuff. We still have a whole lot of shit not discovered. Damn! As I said, sometimes it turns into, we are just gonna remove everything. We're gonna take this whole bitch apart. Please buy bloody piece. And we're gonna have to raise this engine one more time because I need to get to... Oh. So, I was about to remove this power steering pump. And it would have been bad if I didn't drain the power steering fluid. Okay. So, gotta lift the car again because I gotta fucking change the oil filter. Oil filter. So we got the car up, so this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start disassembling the fucking car. Because we can't find what's wrong, so let's go ahead and just eliminate everything. We're gonna come over to this side now. We're gonna go ahead and take out that tire rod. There we go. Oh, because I didn't remove that tire rod. There we go. Move that. Like I said, sometimes it's a bushing and we just can't see where it's at, and we might as well just fucking just start getting everything. See, that was a bad bushing. That was a bad bushing. That's a bad bushing. And that's a bad bushing. Well, would you look at that? We had to get all the way to the fucking subframe. Just to see. So. Set that in a cooler. So now we're going to come back here. Come over this side. And do the same thing. We're just going to start taking shit apart. Because we can't see what is and isn't wrong. Alright. It's time consuming, yes, but I mean, there's no way to quick diagnose that your bushings are bad. Other than, you know, or I don't remember if there's a way. Another bad bushing. Bad bushing. Bad bushing. Bad bushing. You know, we gotta listen to music in this game because it's duty-ish free. Alright, so let's come here. Alright, so we got, because we took apart the car mostly, we got everything marked now. Alright. Now it's time to go shopping. Let's hope we have enough money to fucking fix everything. So, we'll go with each page at a time. So, we need 2 wheel bearing hubs, 2 spark plugs. Alright, 2 wheel bearing hubs, 2 spark plugs, and a timing chain. Alrighty. Timing chain. I just gotta make sure it doesn't say I4B. Okay. Timing chain I4B. Bearing hub. Need 2 of those. And then it was 2 spark plugs on the last page, right? 2 spark plugs. Okay, spark plugs is under electrical. 2 spark plugs by parts. Alrighty. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rubber bushings. Bush. Ten rubber bushings. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3 rod caps. Alright. We need rear sway bar A and 2 pistons with conrod. So rear sway bar A, piston with conrod. Okay. So we need 2 ignition coils and a front sway bar. Front sway bar, 2 ignition coils. Okay. So we need a front drive shaft and a flywheel. Front drive. See, just says front drive shaft. The flywheel. Okay. Front drive shaft, flywheel. So we need 3 crankshaft bearing caps and a clutch plate. Crankshaft. 3 of those. And the clutch plate. Oh, we're getting close. Camshaft and a cam gear for I4B. Camshaft and a cam gear. Camshaft, cam gear. It's gonna be this I4 SOC, right? I4B, cam gear A. Cam gear A. Cam gear A, F4B, there you go. Alright. Now the fun part. We gotta put it all back together. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit that assembly. Rear muffler. Gonna hit that with the exhaust pipe. Middle muffler. Catalytic converter. Rear suspension cross member. The knuckle housing. Knuckle housing. Alright. Rear bushing. Rear bushing. Shock absorber. Alright. We are going to build one side at a time. Tire's not ready to go on. Turns up missing. There you go. Hubcap. Okay, now the tire is able to go on. Alright, 215 45 R18s. Okay. All the same tires. It doesn't matter which one goes where. Alright, now let's come back on to the other side. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to rebuild this one too. We're getting this all put back together because we had to take it all apart because we couldn't find what was wrong. Okay. Go back over here. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead and we're going to hit the build and make sure we got everything right. I'm going to put that back there. Hit that again. Boom. We're just getting all this stuff put back together that we can. Before we gotta drop the car again to do, because we gotta put the, which is weird because I can access those right here, but it says I can't. Okay, and so right now we're just rebuilding, you know, like we gotta put this all back together right now. Okay. Front shock absorber. Boom, boom. Missing something because my tire is not highlighting. What am I missing? What am I missing? That's sway link. Pressure plate. Clutch release bearing. Put the gearbox back on. Front drive shaft. That's what it is. I don't have the. On this side, I was missing the drive axle. Well, now I can put the rim back on. Alrighty. That mystery was solved. Okay, let's go ahead and make our monkey jump all the way over here. So steering knuckle back on. Tie rod, lower suspension arm, okay, shock absorber, bearing. I'll put the drive axle back in there. The sway bar. Is this backing, huh? Isn't that the lower suspension arm? Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop it because we could put our pistons in here. Intake manifold. The throttle. Okay. Our steering pump back on. A water pump. turbocharger back in. Okay. Cam gear. Put that idle roller back on. Serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. Timing cover. Shaft pulley. Serpentine belt. Idler roller. This way. Cam gear. Timing chain. Cam gear B. Okay, let's get that cover on. Alrighty. So we still gotta, I know we still gotta put the fuel injectors back in. I'm trying to remember where those go. Because technically it shouldn't have let me put it back on if I've covered them. So. Engine head cover. Let's see. Ignition coils back in. Okay. Where? Found him. Moving in, I'm still able to get to him. Okay. Alright, now we gotta raise the car because we have to put the stuff back together on the bottom. We're right here. Sir? That's not what I wanted to see. Alrighty. This is where the faster wrenching speed comes in handy. It's just well, you know, it's gonna save you like 10-20 seconds. So that's really up to you. Oh man. Alrighty, we're almost done with this. Alright. So let's go and check our boom. So we're missing a rubber bushing. You're joking me. Okay. Ah. Okay. Wheel bearing. I thought I bought enough of everything. I didn't. Okay. So we just haven't forgotten to put in the bushing. Right. Oh, okay. Repairable parts in minimal condition of 72. It's one, two bushings. Okay. Rubber. Could have sworn I bought enough. There's one. So now we're gonna come here. Okay. That's the one we need to find. Okay. Did I put the oil filter back on? Yeah, I did. Rawr. Okay. Should be able. Hopefully, should be able to just use the spark plug. Yeah. Okay, back. Electronic shop. Spark plug. Bye. And then I need to do the fluids. Alright. Man, this whole video might have just been this one car. But yeah, sometimes, I mean, that's how it is we gotta just take everything apart in order to find what's wrong. Alright. That's netted me 4,500 on this car. So we're gonna go boom. Get that out of our way. Bada bing, bada boom. That car is no longer here. No longer our problem. Woo. That was crazy. That was pretty hefty job. I do, you know, let's see, bonus XP. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that order. Gotta move it into the shop. Let's see what we gotta do to it. Change brake fluid, change washer fluid. Change brake fluid. Change washer fluid. Glub, 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 glub. You know, well, we could take any, you know, any car job we want, but, you know, you really want to just primarily be taking the ones that are bonus XP, bonus credits, because, you know, if you got like 6 lube jobs sitting and waiting, you know, might as well get the ones that give you a little extra benefit. You know, that was only 6 experience for that. Oh boy. You see, there's nothing. You know. Oh man. But see, because this should be worth more. Tapping sounds. Here we go. You got another one. Nothing. 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 See, and the nice thing would be like if it tells you how much they would pay out, or you know, like possible payouts. That would be nice. But yeah. So, well, we're gonna go ahead and end today's video right there. I want to do the next car, but I'm not sure if we're ready for it. Might make some more money before we do the next car, but well, glad to have you all on this ride.